Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wannan shine video namu na tara a cikin wannan series da muke yi mai suna Koyi CSS. Kamar yadda na faɗa, insha Allah zan yi bayani akan CSS tun daga farko har zuwa gwargwado abin da ya kamata a ce mutum ya sani a ciki. Idan ba za ku manta ba, video namu na ƙarshe mun yi bayani akan block and inline elements. Muka bada bayani kan abin da block da kuma inline element suke nufi. Yau abin da za mu yi bayani cikin wannan video namu, insha Allah za mu bayani kan color a cikin CSS. Wannan declaration ne a cikin CSS. Mun yi bayani kan me declaration. Wanda bai fahimci declaration ba, please ya koma baya ya kallo me ake nufi da declaration saboda ya fahimci me muke nufi a cikin wannan video. Declaration ne na CSS wanda yake ɗaukar property da kuma value. Yana ɗaukar property da value. Me wannan color yake yi? Abinda wannan color din yake yi, yana canza color na rubutu, yana canza color na text a cikin HTML. Shine abinda wannan color din yake nufi. So let's create a heading now. Let's create a heading. For example, okay, let's just create H1 and write Hamad Technologies like this. So let's create another one. Let's say H2 and create again Hamad Technologies. Then I will create H3 and create Hamad Technologies 2. So now we create this text. If we go to our website and refresh, zamu ga muna da Hamad Technologies, Hamad Technologies, Hamad Technologies. So now we already linked our HTML, the CSS file now. This is our CSS file is empty. This is what? This is the HTML file. So if you don't know how we link these two, please go back and watch the previous video. Inshallah zai taimaka ma sosai ka fahimci yadda muka yi linking da dalilin da yasa muka yi wannan linking. So now we come back here. We are going to select H1. We are going to select H1. That is our selector, type selector. So if you don't know what type selector is, also go back and watch the previous video. Saboda I followed this series one after the other. If you miss one video, there is every tendency the next video ba za ka iya catching up abin da ake nufi. So if you put H1 the way we write it, so inside this you just write color. I've told you property. Immediately after property you need to put colon. Then you put what? The value. So let's just say read and put the semicolon at the end. So now if we save by clicking Ctrl S, if we come back to our website and click refresh, the Hamad Technologies of H1 will be what? Will be read. So this is what this color declaration is in CSS. There are different types of colors in CSS, or different types of ways to insert colors as CSS. Na farko akwai color inda ake sawa, akwai color names. Ana amfani da color names. These color names in a browser akwai about 147 names of colors da zaka iya sawa. That is when I say color, sai na ce red, ina iya cewa colors in ce black, color ash, color blue, color kaza. A lot of names of colors. There are names of colors da yawa da zaka iya sawa a wurin. It will give you that particular name of what? That particular name of the color. So that's the name of color. That's number one. Number two, akwai abin da ake ce ma RGB. It stands for red, green, blue. This RGB colors ne da ake, ko numbers ne da ake amfani da su waɗanda suke representing red, green, blue colors. Wannan digits din suna farawa daga 0 zuwa 255. Shine yadda suke farawa daga 0 zuwa 255. Sannan dole ka bada codes din da zai representing red, ka bada code din da zai representing green, ka bada code din da zai representing blue. Shi ake kira RGB color. I'll show you how to write the RGB. For example, now, if you write RGB, open bracket, for R, that is for read, which number will represent it? It's always 0 to what? It's always 0 to 255. Let me just write 100 for example. So okay, let me copy it here. Let me just copy it so that you saw the example of this column name. I put it here. So let me just put the RGB. So just write RGB, then put bracket, then you put comma. I will just write 100 again, then I will say 90 for example, then I put my semicolon. So this RGB, and I put this code that represent red, green, blue. If I save now, I come back, my H1 will have any color. You see, this is the type of color I put here. I don't even know the name. It's a hash or something like that. So this is the type of color that I put. So I can change the codes. Let me just come back and change the code. It will represent anything. Let me just write 90. I don't know which color is this. I just put 90 for the red. So if I come back and refresh, so it didn't do anything because there is no this. So I'll just put 88. I just write any color like that. If I refresh, so you see it's just light like this. So let me just put 200 at the end. I don't know what type of color we are going to see. So you see, we saw this type of blue color. So this is how this RGB works. Any color that you put the number of that color. We have blue, we have green, we have, so any number you want to represent in that color, you just put it here. So I can change this to 250. I can even put 250 because it's 0 to 255. So you see the type of color we created. You see, so this is how RGB works. That's the second types of color that amfani at KCSS. The last one is hex decimal, or you just say hex code. Let's just call it hex code. This hex code digits ne guda shida suma da suke representing RGB colors. Suma da suke representing suma red, green, blue colors. Digit ne guda shida, amma su waɗannan digits din suna farawa da hash. Suna farawa da hash. Sai ka sanya digits. Tana iya da alphabets ne, da number ne, da waye. Zai baka color inda wannan digits din guda shida suka yi represented. Ya ake rubuta shi a CSS? Let me delete this RGB. Let me delete this RGB. So I'm going to put let me just put hash, then I'm going to see EE3E80, then I put semicolon. So it's 6 EE3E80, so it's 6 digits. So if I come back and refresh the website now, you see the type of color we created. This is the type of color we created. So let's change something. Let's change let's see F and refresh. So we come back and put okay, it's still this. So let's just change, let's put something, let's put 5 or let's put 2, so that the color will change. Any hex code, you see the color now change to something like not red, not that part. So this is how you use the hex codes at KCSS. So I'm advising you to search. There are this what can I say, the command roadmap now, what the colors indicate. When you just Google it, just write maybe hex codes or color names, RGB colors, you will see a lot of codes that you can use. There are many of them you can use. So just search, you just go ahead and you see different colors that you are going to use. Just select those colors and just use the colors the way you want. So there are different 3 types of colors that you can use CSS. We have color names, we have RGB, and the last one we have hex code. So this is it, and this is all about color in HTML. What color did yana chanza text ni, yana chanza color na text. So now let me just for the purpose of this, I'm going to so now since I'm going to put, okay, let me just say blue for the color name, so that I will apply it for all the 3 H that we did here. So I say color here. So then for H2, then I say H2. So for H2, I'm going to say color, then I say colon, then I'm going to put the RGB. So I'm going to say RGB, then I will say 100, or let me just say 255, 100, then I put 90. I don't know the type of color I'm going to see, so I just put the codes. So let's do for the H3. So we are going to say H3. So we need to apply the hex code. So let's say color, colon, then we put the hash, and we are going to put let's use this one, E06910. Then we put the semicolon, so we close it. So now if we refresh, So we see we have this for all the colors that we have, these 3 colors. So this is how you use the colors inside CSS, and kuma inshallah if you try zai taimaka muku sosai to work with it effectively. Da fatan Allah ka samu dace. Nan za mu tsaya. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.